This will not be what you might normally expect to hear, and that's a good thing. Because it is not what you would normally expect to hear, that means it will not yield the normal results. Since the normal results are intense feelings of guilt, anger, vengefulness, and chronic dissatisfaction, that's just how we know it's time to hear something different. Yeah, if you cheated on your lover, it's going to hurt badly when they find out, or maybe they've already been badly hurt. But also of note is that you, in some way, have been hurt as well. You've either been hurt by your choice to stay in a relationship that you do not really want, or maybe because of infidelity, you're now living in fear of losing this relationship that you really care about, and potentially right now you're just hurting from guilt. This will be about how you heal. This will be about how you gain certainty in the fact that you really are a good person and that you're worthy of happiness. And this will also be about how you support your loved ones if they have been affected. But most importantly, this will be about how you get back to living life in the way that you want to live life. The important thing to know is that, yeah, you are a good person. And I'll say it again, you are a good person. You might not normally hear that given the subject of this video. But if you're going to handle the situation gracefully, you need to know that you are a good person. It's also important to know that your guilt, if you have guilt, is not doing anyone any good. Guilt and punishment are thought of as deterrents. The philosophy there is that if you feel badly about yourself and if you're punished, it's thought that you will not repeat the punishable act. But this is wrong. Punishment will confirm that you are a guilty person. Punishment will strengthen your belief in yourself as someone who is a cheater. That belief about who you are is heavily impacting the way that you think and the things that you do. People act in accordance with who they believe themselves to be. If you have guilt, if you believe that you are a guilty person, then you'll continue to act like a guilty person. This has been demonstrated again and again by children, for example, who have been labeled as problem children. This has been demonstrated over and over by criminals, so-called repeat offenders who repeatedly end up in jail. Finally, this has been demonstrated by people who have been labeled as cheaters. Even though they are routinely caught, they just continue to be who they know themselves to be, and they continue to cheat because they know themselves to be cheaters. If you want to solve infidelity, if you want to strengthen your loving relationship, if you want to live a great life, you have to know that you're a good person who is worthy of love and who is worthy of living life as you want to live it. It's worth taking a moment right now to think about all the things that you know you've been getting right. Think about all the people who have felt loved or supported by you. Think about all of the good that you've brought to this world. It's important that you appreciate yourself. It may be hard to do so if you're feeling a great deal of guilt or fear, but it is worth taking the time to practice and create a habit of just remembering that you are imperfect just like everyone is, and you still are worthy of happiness just like everyone is. It really is important for you to feel good about yourself. You have to feel good about yourself because when you do, that is when you have clarity and the ability to support your lover and to create the outcome that you will all be happy with. Appreciate yourself such that you feel good and whole first. When you feel this way, that's when it's time to think about what you want. Only you know what you really want. I will guess that whether or not you want your relationship to continue, I'm going to guess that you want to be happy. I'm going to guess that you want your lover to be happy, and I'm going to guess that you want your kids to be happy, if you have kids. You can have that outcome. You can have the outcome that you want. Even if it gets ugly for a little bit, there is opportunity for great happiness for everyone involved. Everyone involved has the opportunity and the capacity to grow from this experience. Everyone can learn something good from this. Everyone can emerge stronger. And yes, everyone can find happiness after this experience. On the question of what you should do, the answer is you know best what to do, and you will make very good decisions when you're feeling good about yourself and when you're feeling confident in who you are. When you believe that you are a good person, when you remember that you love your lover, and as you remember that your lover still loves you, you will naturally feel good about yourself and you'll have great clarity for what to do. So take the time to feel good about yourself and maintain your attention on your qualities. Even if the people around you are judging you, and especially for those times when people judge you, it's vital that you remember that everyone is equally imperfect and that everyone is equally worthy of happiness. Things will work out fine for you and the people that you love. Whether or not your circumstances change, you can all live happily and you can all live life the way that you want to live it. Know that you are all good people who deserve to be happy. Stay focused on that and you will create positive outcomes. Sending good vibes.